So I just thought about it. I think A24, you guys need to recut the trailer. Let's do it like this. That skateboarding scene, a love letter to San Francisco. Drive-by movies. Back to the skateboarding scene.
Yeah. Hey YouTube, it's Drive-By Movies with another episode of
Fresh Releases.
My name is James.
My name is Blaze.
And this week we are checking out The Last Black Man in San Francisco, directed by Joe Talbot.
I don't know how much longer we can keep doing this.
But I'm not leaving. I'm the last one left.
I'm with you, brother.
You can catch this movie on Amazon Prime currently. It is on the mega hit people A24. They've been just putting out gold lately, it seems
Churning
like.
them out.
Yeah, turn them out. They had a pretty successful year. Again, I know Hereditary is still their like number one hit, I'd say. But this year, you know, they're making some rounds still with, well, now we're in 2020, but Uncut Gems that like ended 2019 with a bang. Midsummer was a pretty big hit, I felt like. But this one kind of left a little like quietly. It did very well in film festivals. I remember hearing about it at Sundance, but like I didn't check out the trailer when it came out over the summer, I guess. It came out more recently, but it's now that we're in Oscar season, though, a lot of people were saying this movie was snubbed, and I finally got a chance to check it out. You did too as well. And I love this movie. I was born in San Francisco. I didn't grow up there. I've spent a lot of time spent a lot of time there though as a kid, seeing the city. Like I felt like it was like my first opportunity, like being around stuff that I didn't understand as much, because I lived in San Jose also, and then San Diego, but I'd spent a lot of time there, and it was a wild city. And I felt like this movie just captured San Francisco, the best version that I remember of it. And yeah, I love this movie overall.
Yeah, definitely. I think that for me, it was up there, like with the cinematography, I thought was some of the best of the year, especially capturing a city like San Francisco. And I thought it was very cinematic while still being about something like kind of small. It's like, it seems like a smaller and quieter story than what you'd expect for something to be so grand in scale when it comes to cinematography.
Exactly. I mean, right off the bat though, like I didn't really go in knowing really all too much. I know we watched the trailer but it was a trailer where I wasn't really paying attention to what the narrative was about. Yeah. It was more, I was just like mesmerized by the shots and stuff. And then the critic blurbs, I kind of can't stand critic blurbs in movies. I feel like they leave or build up too much hype, or
in trailers, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like I remember Hereditary, like kept saying the scariest movie ever made, like like you'll be talking about it for months and stuff, and I did love that movie, but
it's like dark, like black screen, and then it's here's the blurb, like the best movie you've ever seen in your entire life / film.
They need to stop doing that. I feel like, I know A24 knows how to get people in their seats, and it worked for movies like It Comes at Night and
The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse too. Like a disturbing, haunting, like best performance of the year, snubbed at the Oscars, I guess. Well, maybe not snubbed. I did enjoy that movie, but yeah, I don't
know if it's like, see, I'm not really there when it comes to, okay, a movie did well at Sundance, all right, let's take it to the Oscars, baby. Exactly. I just don't really like that that's a thing. Like, I think I've mentioned it before, like on one of our shows, that I'm not a fan of that being the new thing. Is like, let's not fund a movie from the ground up to go to the Oscars. Let's just buy something for $13 million and take it there.
Right. Yeah.
It's just that shows to me like a dying industry.
Exactly.
So I'm Sundance, not cool with that.
I thought the point was for filmmakers to get noticed and stuff, but now it's just like, no, it's just like actors who are finding friends or something. It's cool how this movie came about. I mean, it started with just two guys from Kickstarter. They're just telling Jimmy Fails, the main actor, and it's the name of the main character also. Like it's based on his true life story, and maybe not 100%, but what's it called? The director is friends with him since they were kids and stuff, and they always wanted to bring this story together. And Danny Glover found out about it through Kickstarter, and he said he wanted to be a part of it. So that's cool. Yeah. And I'm sure that's when like A24 probably heard about it and stuff, and it got the ball rolling and stuff. And so cool, this movie worked out, and I thought it was great. Like right away with the first 5 minutes, like I haven't rewatched this movie like I told you I did, but I've just been rewatching the opening scene. I find the opening scene like the best part of this film, and just like capturing, like I said, it captures San Francisco really, really well. Like that skateboarding scene along San Francisco, like that must have been dangerous shooting. The fact that they even got that done, like you can't skateboard with 2 people. That's impossible. But they built apparently a skateboard to handle 2 people specifically for that.
A super longboard.
Yeah.
So I just thought about it. I think A24, you guys need to recut the trailer. Let's do it like this. That skateboarding scene. A love letter to San Francisco. Drive-by movies. Back to the skateboarding scene.
Yeah.
We good. We Gucci.
Yep.
Amazon Prime. Go watch The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, who needs the trailer on Amazon Prime? Like, they do have that option, but sometimes they just show a clip. All you got to do is just show that clip, I feel like, and they're like, all right, where's this going to go? Yeah, I want to see now. The rest of the movie for me did hold up, though. The performances are there. For the first starring role, I thought he was a great actor, and hope that he gets picked up and stuff in other movies as well. Director, I mean, I hope that like it's not a one-hit wonder. I don't see why it would be. At least he's got a pretty eye, so maybe his next movie, if I'm not a fan of the narrative, at least I have some cool shots to look forward to.
Yeah, it really reminded me of Beasts of the Southern Wild for some reason. I think it had to do with the fact that I felt like this story was really drenched in magical realism. At least that's the vibe that I got. Like, not everything that's happening, even though it's, some parts about it are about like mental illness in San Francisco, like that kind of seemed like this magical realism in this city being swept by gentrification. And I liked the story. I liked that it was quieter, but I think one of my favorite things has to be the cinematography here at play. I wasn't, the biggest fan of the movie as a whole, but I think it is a great first feature, and I love that it's, an autobiographical film about these 2 kids that were childhood friends. They're best friends, so they wrote this film together, and I think that made it more enjoyable than just if this was a second or third film by anyone.
Right, exactly, yeah. And I mean, like, it's weird to think that those directors are still going to Sundance. Like, your first movie went to Sundance, you were discovered there. Like, nothing against Eggers from The Lighthouse, but it's still, I find that weird. Like,
well, no, that was at Cannes.
Oh, it was at Cannes, okay.
But okay, that's the next step, Cannes. But like, when do we just make a movie? Like, it's kind of sad that that's where we're going. Yeah. But if you go to Sundance with your second or third feature, it might end up at the Oscars. You never know. I think that's the hope, I guess.
Yeah. And then just the studio's like, that's our movie, that we'll just pay for that one movie releasing in December, and then that's where we'll make our money and stuff. Yeah. Kudos for whatever movies it works, and if it makes a great filmmaker, right on. But I enjoyed this, and hope to see some great stuff from these filmmakers. I personally loved it and highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely. I recommend go checking it out because it is available on Amazon Prime. You can go ahead and click that affiliate link down below and watch the movie for yourself.
After doing that, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get all our latest updates.
That's going to be it for fresh releases. Tune in next week for another new video.